Right now in 2026, you are working as a developer, a data scientist, or a cyber security architect in one of the Dubai's premier tech hubs, internet city or media city. You are likely commanding a tax-free salary that your peers back home can only dream of. And yet, at the end of every month, your bank balance is bleeding. Why? Because you fell into the binary trap. You believe that proximity was non-negotiable. You are paying a 40% premium to live in a high rise in Dubai, Marina, or JLT simply to say you are 5 minutes away from the office. You are trading your financial future for the ego of a short commute. You have optimized for physical proximity but completely failed to optimize for financial velocity. Rent is not just a necessary expense, it is a critical variable in your personal P&L statement. Today, we are going to fix that. We are bypassing the marketing hype and high-rise premiums to execute a strategic lease strategy. I am mapping out the exact residential pockets where tech professionals retain their earning without sacrificing proximity. I am breaking down the commute to cost ratio. Identify specific neighborhoods where strategic lease choices protect your bottom line while maintaining seamless access to the innovation hubs. Grab a notebook. Class is officially in session. Welcome back. I am Dr. HR. For those analyzing my frameworks for the first time, you must understand the exact lens through which I view the corporate labor market. I do not give emotional academic career advices. I look at the career trajectory and the financial structures that support them as a structural algorithmic systems. My foundation is actually a bachelor's in computer engineering. I approach the labor market the same way an engineer approaches a highly complex tech stack. I paired that aggressive structural mindset with a master's in HR from TISS Mumbai and eventually a PhD in HR. I have been in Dubai since 2010 and worked with over 20 different companies as a full-time employee as well as a consultant. I know exactly how much you are wasting. I have sat in the boardrooms where these housing allowances were originally calculated. And I know that the system is set up to reclaim that capital through inflated rentals. Today, we are going to beat the system. We are analyzing the residential landscape as architects, not as a tourist. Here is your blueprint to finding the low-cost accommodation areas near Dubai's major tech hub. Phase 1. The high cost of proximity. Let us analyze the current 2026 operational landscape. Dubai Internet City, DIC, and the Media City are the logistical heart of innovation in the region. Naturally, the residential clusters surrounding them, the Dubai Marina, Jumeirah Beach Residence, the JBR, and the Jumeirah Lake Tower, JLT, have been engineered for premium cost reclamation. Tech professionals often prioritize luxury high-rises in these areas because they confuse price with value. You are paying for the lobby, the valet service, and the proximity. In 2026, the rental premium to live in a standard one-bedroom in the marina is 40% higher than the surrounding value pockets. JLT, while slightly more competitive, still commands a massive premium. This is the definition of an income leak. You are losing critical capital velocity. That extra 3,000 to 5,000 AED you are wasting on rent every single month is a capital that should be compounding in your investment portfolio, preparing you for your next executive move. The strategy is not about living far away. The strategy is about finding the point of intersection between a manageable commute and optimized financial saving. We are going to find the value circle located just outside the high-rise zone. Phase 2. The Discovery Gardens and the Gardens Loop. Our first structural alternative is located immediately south of JLT. Historically, Discovery Gardens was overlooked by top-tier tech talent. That was a systematic failure of oversight. In 2026, the metro connectivity improvement have completely rewritten the rules of this area. It is no longer an isolated cluster. It is now a primary contender for low-cost, metro-optimized living. With multiple dedicated metro stations on the Route 2020 line, a professional living in Discovery Garden or the Gardens can commute door-to-door to Dubai Internet City in under 20 minutes. Let us look at the price per square foot in Gardens Loop. You can lease a modern, spacious one-bedroom for nearly 50% less than a comparable unit in Dubai Marina. and 35% less than a unit in JLT. The trade-off is simple. You lose the high-rise view and gain a quiet, green community environment and significant financial savings. Discovery Garden is a low-cost contender for the tech professionals who value structural efficiency over perceived status. If your primary objective is plugging the rent leak, this is your first destination. Phase 3, the Al Furjan and Jebel Ali village expansion. Moving further south, just one metro stop past Discovery Gardens, we execute the South Pocket strategy by looking at the emerging high-value market of Al Furjan and Jebel Ali village expansion. In 2026, this area is exploding with new developers handover. Crucially, these developers have specifically targeted the modern, hybrid tech workforce. We have seen a massive surge in modern studio and one-bedroom units. These units are not afterthought. They are designed with high specs finishes, integrated smart home technology, and optimized spatial configuration tailored for professionals who operate remotely for a percentage of the week. Compare the commute to cost ratio. While you are slightly further out, Furjan sits directly on the Route 2020 metro line. Your commute to Internet City is seamless and cost less than the fuel you would burn driving from JLT. Private transportation infrastructure also has seen a massive upgrade in Jebel Ali, making driving a viable, low-stress alternative during off-peak hours. You are trading 5 extra minutes on the metro for a 40% yearly rental discount compared to a marina living. This is an algorithmic win. Furjan is engineered for high-velocity, high-saving hybrid worker. Phase 4, the Jumeirah Village Circle JVC strategy. Now, we shift the focus from south of the tech hubs to an inland gem that offers some of the highest structural saving in Dubai. Jumeirah Village Circle, or the JVC. The JVC is often misunderstood by those who do not understand traffic flow algorithms. Yes, JVC has a reputation for traffic congestions. However, a career architect does not view traffic as a barrier. They view it as an optimization problem. You must map out the specific subsectors in JVC that offers the quickest exit routes towards Road and Hessa Street. The main arteries leading to the tech hubs, District 1, 2 and 3, are historically the optimal exit zones for morning commute to Internet City. Your commute will take you between 15 to 25 minutes by car, depending on the variable of time stacking. The JVC value proposition is undeniable. JVC offers the absolute lowest rental cost per square foot for a quality build unit within a 20-minute driving radius of Internet City. Crucially, the unit layout in JVC are vastly superior. In your value circle audit, you are identifying unit with work from home friendly layout. Many newer buildings in JVC includes a dedicated study nooks, large balconies and open plan design that maximize internal rental value. If you are a remote native professional who demands a functional high-caliber workspace inside your apartment, JVC is mathematically your highest yielding residential choice. Phase 5. The commuter math and a final verdict. This is where we finalize the logistical piece of the puzzle, transportation efficiency. The transportation efficiency. You have chosen your value pocket, but the optimization is not complete until you execute the commuter math. You must calculate the monthly fuel, lick, and vehicle maintenance cost if driving from JVC or Furjan against the yearly rental discount found in these pockets. If you are leasing a unit in Marina for 100,000 AED and driving, you have zero saving velocity. If you are leasing a unit in Discovery Gardens for 55,000 AED and spending 500 AED a month on Metro Pass, you're realizing a net strategic saving of over 50,000 AED per year. Here is your 2026 checklist for negotiating leases in specific low-cost zones. 1. Chiller-free. This is a non-negotiable optimization. Ensure your lease is chiller-free to eliminate massive seasonal cooling cost. 2. Fiber optics readiness. Audit the building internal infrastructure. Verify direct fiber optics connectivity to ensure your home office maintains requisite data velocity. 3. Noise variable check. In emerging zones like Furjan and JVC, perform a localized audit for noise pollution from active construction sites. Low rent is worthless if your rest cycles are disrupted. Summary verdict on how to choose the right pocket. Choose Discovery Garden if your metric is absolutely low cost, prioritized by metro connectivity. Choose Al Furjan if you prioritize modern AI native studio layout and hybrid schedule. Choose JVC if you prioritize massive internal space value and demand a high caliber work from home infrastructure. Stop asking for permission to be a saver. Step into a residential market as an architect and plug the income leak. You are an elite corporate operator in one of the most ruthless markets on the planet. The speed of business in Dubai 2026 demand that you operate with peak capability. You cannot maintain peak capability if you are structurally stressed because your rent is eating your income. The safety net of academia is gone. You are in a corporate arena. Every you save by optimizing your residential variable, every dirham you save by optimizing your residential variable is a dirham that buys you options in your next negotiation, your next promotion, or your next strategic move. If you're ready to completely stop operating like an amateur and start building your leverage like an elite corporate professional, the ultimate manual is waiting for you. For the record, my brand new book, The 2026 Career Architect, is officially live and available for download right now on namaste.ai. This book is a culmination of 15 years of structural engineering applied directly to the global labor market. It contains the exact prompt templates, the skill stacking blueprints, and the advanced financial positioning you need to bypass the standard grind and dominate your trajectory. Adapt your skill DNA, own your value, process the blip, and execute the strategy, and I'll see you at the top.